sometimes there's so many things that you can juggle, right? There's so many things that we kind of have to do. And for her to be so laid back and relax and have fun and just chit chat with everyone is cool to see.
Now, I understand you got some new shoes that you've developed. Is this going to be a gift for Caitlin?
Yeah, so I gifted her some shoes before.
We're dissecting one of the most startling, surprising, and spectacular crossover moments in contemporary sports today. Nike, the WNBA, golf, competition, jealousy, and billions of dollars were all at stake in a moment that started with a straightforward gift, developed into a rumor, and finally exploded into a big global storyline. Nobody anticipated what would happen when Nelly Cordo approached Kevin Clarke grinning. I assure you that this was more than a gift. It was the start of something far more significant. Fans thought it was just a typical crossover encounter between two elite athletes since it appeared harmless, even cute. Nelly Cordo, the biggest celebrity in golf and a prominent Nike representative, approaches the world of basketball. Sensation, Kevin Clarke, and give her a box as everyone laughs, celebrates, and the cameras flash. However, everything went crazy on the internet because, in a matter of minutes, fan theories, rumor pages, tweets, and sports insiders all began to say the same thing. This was not your typical present. Nike had big plans. And everything was going to change at this precise instant. They weren't lying, friend, because this is the bit that nobody was focusing on. What does the presence of two of the biggest stars in this kind of setting mean for women's sports? How significant is that? I believe it simply demonstrates how effective mutual support can be, and you know that I've always been a large advocate for that, and I've always been a huge admirer of women's sports, whether they're volleyball, soccer, or golf. I had the opportunity to play with her last year, and we played a few more rounds, so it's really enjoyable to watch her work up close and realize how talented she is. However, Nelly Cordo and Kevin Clarke are more than just Nike athletes. In two quite different sports, they are the brand's fastest-growing female superstars. One brand unites two distinct audiences, two distinct realms, and two distinct empires. Therefore, when two of Nike's biggest names appear together in a moment that seems perfectly timed, perfectly planned, and perfectly viral, dude, the internet quickly felt something enormous. This is not a coincidence, supporters started to claim. Nike is preparing something. The tale really takes off at this point. What if Nike is building a cross-sport mega project? People began to wonder. Consider it. Nelly Cordo is a golfer. Basketball viewership is being carried by Kevin Clarke. Both are extremely marketable worldwide and experiencing rapid growth in popularity. A transition between these two, dude. That is a marketing universe worth billions of dollars. Nike could reach new demographics, worldwide viewers, basketball and golf enthusiasts, and endless viral sports content. This isn't a gift, a fan tweeted. A power coalition is only getting started. And that's precisely when things started to go south, as internet rumors began blaming certain WNBA players. People started inquiring.
What does it mean for women's sports, for two of the biggest stars to come together in this sort of environment? How important is that?
I think it just shows how powerful, supporting one another can truly be. And, I've always been a big advocate of that and supporting women's sports and always been a big fan, whether it's golf or soccer or volleyball, whatever it is. So it's really fun to just see her do her craft up close and how good she is and, getting to play with her last year. And I played a few other rounds with her.
She is the established face and the MVP. Why is Kaitlyn being pushed so aggressively by Nike? And why is she now paired with Nelly as well? Fans started making up theories about rivalry, tension, and jealousy, whether or not they were true. Some said Yo wasn't content. Others stated that Kathy and the league leadership felt taken by surprise. Many also noted that rather than being a cordial handshake, the moment appeared to be more of a change in the limelight. Recall that Ye is a superstar, a face of the league, and a Nike athlete. However, Kaitlyn is becoming more and more well-known. And a new story emerged as soon as Nelly's gift became viral. Is the previous hierarchy being replaced by Nike? Is Kaitlyn going to take center stage in the world? Once more, these are rumors, but occasionally they have a greater impact on the internet than facts. You need to have read the comment sections, bro. Fans of golf, Basketball, the WNBA, Caitlin and me are all debating. Caitlin is the future, according to some, so she deserves this. This is unfair, Tiya, others remarked. The MVP is her. Nike is overthrowing the WNBA system, some asserted. Some just remarked, bro, it's just a gift. Give up sobbing. The gap widened. People started referring to the gift as a slap that was disguised as a present as the hypotheses grew and the drama intensified. Whether on purpose or not, Nelly Cord's moment came to symbolize a new era of women's sports, cross-sport solidarity, the emergence of fan bases, Nike's global strategy, a potential change in popularity power, and possibly a challenge to the WNBA's traditional structure. Some fans thought it was lovely. Some find it exciting, while others find it frightening. This was no longer only a moment. It turned into a message. A statement that Kevin Clarke is more than just a basketball player. She is becoming a superstar on a planetary scale. A star so enormous that sportsmen from completely different sports are currently circling her.
Was drop a link. And all it took was for her to take to social media to make this announcement, for everybody to go into a frenzy, and for, I think, the vibes to pick up just a little bit. It's that genuine love the fans have for Kevin Clarke.
And there she is, the woman of the moment, Kevin Clarke, who arrived earlier this morning at Pelican Golf Club north of Tampa to participate in the Gamebridge Pro-Am driven Unke for the second consecutive year. What a scene! The guard for the Indiana Fever played twice at the WNBA All-Star back at the Unke, mixing it up with the top players on the LPGA, including 15-time winner Nelly Cord. She will play 9 holes and orbit with Caitlin. And here's the twist no one expected. What happens if the rumors are untrue? What if Nelly was really expressing sincere admiration rather than sending Caitlin a commercial signal? What if Nike is honoring 2 of the most powerful women instead of planning a takeover? Athletes worldwide? Because sometimes the truth is hidden by drama, and sometimes drama speaks louder than the truth. And that's what makes this moment magical. The true cause is unknown. The true narrative is unknown. But one thing is certain. The impact of this one small gift was considerably greater than anyone could have predicted. Was it merely a gift then? Was it the start of a billion-dollar marketing universe, a business empire, or a subliminal message that shook the WNBA? One thing is certain, regardless of the reality. The ascent of Kevin Clarke is unstoppable. Every brand, every league, and every athlete is impacted. This was not a trivial, typical, or harmless incident. It was a symbol, a spark, a plot, and perhaps the beginning of a new chapter in women's sports history. We leave. Nelly Cord and I had a terrific FaceTime. This is fantastic, really. Earlier in the week, Unke and Aiden had a conversation on one of the greatest topics, practicing routines and exercise regimens. It goes beyond simply saying hello. They're attempting to get some data. Yes. They pick up knowledge from one another. Thus, they don't pick up knowledge from people like us. Simply enjoy that scene as well. Kevin Clarke and Nelly Cord are strolling along the fairways. There are now 2 of the best female athletes in America. I'm simply kind of